YTBC, what's the deal? So I've been asked about Sergei Kuzmin a few times, and I thought I already did a video on him, but I haven't. But I've seen a lot of footage of Sergei Kuzmin, just looking up other prospects like Philippe Herkovic and guys like that. Herkovic actually fought Kuzmin in the World Series of Boxing. It was a good scrap. Um, Kuzman, he's a 6'3", 250 pounder. He's from Russia. He's 5-0 as a pro. Um, he's a skillful pressure fighter, a successful amateur. Um, I see, his fifth pro fight. He was already fighting 10 rounders. He has another fight scheduled February 18th against Avery Gibson. Avery Gibson is 6 wins, 5 losses, and 3 draws. But let me tell you, I've seen Avery Gibson fight in the World Series of Boxing. He is not an easy opponent. Do not get fooled by the 6, 5, and 3. Avery Gibson has beat Javier Torres, who was an excellent standout U.S. amateur in 2007, 2008. But Avery, no, he lost to Torres. He lost a split decision. It was a very close fight. Um, I've seen Avery Gibson, like I said, in the World Series of Boxing. I've seen Bogdan Dinu. He lost that by decision. So he usually takes guys the full distance. He's not getting knocked out of the Michael Hunter fight. That went the whole 8 rounds. He actually had a split draw with Alexander Flores, another prospect. So I've seen him, and he's also beat another 4-0 prospect, Yatoli Pereira. So Avery Gibson it's not going to be an easy fight. I'm curious to see how Sergei Kuzman does in this fight. I like to see how much better he does than Michael Hunter and Bogdan Dinu and Javier Torres, some other prospects. So I want to see how Sergey does in this fight. But the thing with Sergey is, he comes in at 250. I've seen him come in at 62, 255. I like him when he's 245, something like that. But he is a plotter sometimes. He is a pressure fighter, but sometimes he has the tendency to plot around the ring and not cut the ring off effectively. He is 6'3", but he fights like a small guy because he likes to just pressure you. And I've seen him walk guys down with jabs. I've seen him use a high. I've seen him switch it up. I was looking at BoxRec rankings. They have him rated number 50, which is very high for a guy that only has 5 fights. So I'll let you know that his pedigree. He was a 2010 European amateur champion, 2013 silver medalist at the European Amateur Championships. 28 years old, I believe 28 or 29. On BoxRec, they have him rated number 50. I see that they have him, if you look at the Russian fighters, they have him the 4th rated Russian fighter. They have Povetkin number 1, Andrei Fedosov number 2, Alexander Ustinov number 3, and they have Kuzma number 4. So they have him number 4, and those guys have way more experience. Povetkin is 30-1, I believe, and Fedosov has about 30-something fights. Ustinov has 34 fights. Kuzma has 5. So they have him rated really damn high. So there's some potential there. He seems to have a good chin because I've seen him in there with Roberto Camarelli. We know Camarelli. I've seen him in the amateurs with him. Camarelli is a 3-time Olympian, won a bronze, a gold, and a silver. I was reading the comments on that video, and a lot of people think that that Camarelli got robbed in that fight. They thought that there was no way that the fight was that close. It was a good fight. It was a good amateur scrap. The Philip Herkovic fight is probably my favorite fight with watching Kuzmin, but I think he's a good up-and-comer. He's very durable. He has a chin. Just can he stay in shape? And will his, pressure fighting, will it be effective against some of the bigger heavyweights that stand about 6'5", 6'6", and weigh as much as him? Will he be able to walk those guys down and pressure them the way he has smaller fighters? I've seen him pressure Philippe Herkovic, but Herkovic was landing good shots on him too when he was pressuring him. So I like what I see from Kuzmin. He's an up-and-coming prospect that I will be keeping an eye on. YTBC. I'm out.